So I'm going on another Disney cruise in less than a month. So welcome back to the vlog, everybody. I'm back again, once again, in my bathroom in my home. I don't know why I tend to record in here while I'm doing my makeup, but I don't know, it just seems like a good time to talk things out and get things started with the vlog. You may have seen I just finished last week posting a bunch of Disney cruise videos. My husband and I went on a 7-night Disney fantasy cruise back in September now, but I just finally finished editing, posting all of those, and it's now like mid-October, I guess. Now I'm going on another Disney cruise, which was pretty kind of unexpected. I've never in my life done a cruise this close to another cruise. If you kind of have followed along, but just to give like spark notes, only cruises I've ever done are Disney cruises. I've never done another cruise line. Don't really have a desire to go on another cruise line at this point in time. I think this coming cruise will be my 14th Disney cruise. So a few months ago, back in the summer, my parents, my sister's family booked a cruise, a very Merrytime cruise, which is when they do like all the Christmas things for their families, or like my parents and then my sister's family. So they booked that. Grant and I, we were like, I don't really want to go because it was on the Wish. I've been on the Wish once, didn't love it, but I've like gotten to that in other videos. But I have always said that like I'm willing to give it another chance, but I don't know, like it would just have to be the right timing. And for when they had booked it, we weren't sure if like we could leave work. I don't know, we just like were like not completely sold on it. My parents had said that they were gonna go to Disney World after. Grant and I decided, we're like, well, like at the very least, we'll go to Disney after. We're gonna decide if we wanna go on the cruise, so we'll book the flights, like pretending like we'd go on the cruise, and then leaving like when we'd leave Disney. So come a few days earlier than just the Disney portion of the trip, if that makes sense. And then if we decide not to go on the cruise, worst case, we just change our flight. And like we fly Southwest, we've changed our flights a million times with them in the past. Very simple, easy situation. Also, I have zero concealer left. I just need to get new makeup in general, but I've been putting it off because I just don't want to, because I want to try some different stuff and I don't know if I can do that at the moment because I'm just being lazy and not wanting to do my research. Anyways, that's why I'm like digging into this $6 concealer. We had eventually weighed the pros and cons, and Grant was like, I don't want to go, like, because we have other travel potentially coming up soon. So he's like, you know what, I'd rather just stay home and work, whatever. And then we had also pitched the idea, or my parents were like, if you want to come with us, Jamie, and just stay in our room. And then they also even asked like if we both wanted to come and stay in their room, which like, if you're an adult now and like you're married and like, I don't know, like if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Like, no, my husband and I at this point in time, financially and like emotionally, don't want to stay with our parents, and especially in like a 400 square foot or like a 300 square foot cruise room. Me staying with just them, like definitely a different situation. It would definitely be tight, but like it is what it is. I had considered it, and then ultimately a few weeks ago we decided, no, I'm not gonna go. It is what it is. Grant and I will change our flights. We'll come in that Friday because they're doing like a Monday through Friday thing. And then Friday we'll go to Disney with them, and then we'll stay till like, you know, the Tuesday of the following week. That's what we had decided. We went and changed our flights a few weeks ago. Fast forward to yesterday, I'm sitting at home working and my mom texts me. She's at work and she works in a hospital, so she's not always like accessible to her phone, and she texts me and goes, do you want to go on the cruise? And I was like, I don't know, like what are you talking about? Like I already changed my flight, like, you know what I mean? I don't know how much it would cost to change it back, because like obviously as you get closer, flights go up, you know? And then before I even know it, I get a notification in my Disney account that I'm added to this cruise without even being like yes, no, and like talking anymore with her. So apparently she was on hold with Disney to do this. And so I'm like, okay, now I'm going. I have to go change my flight, because she was like, make sure you go change it. And like they're flying in the day before, which is like, I always recommend doing that for a cruise. Flying in the day before, just because you never know what's gonna happen. The flight that was going to be with them was gonna be $500 more for me to change too. And so I was like, well, that's not happening. and the earlier flight in the morning was gonna be like another like $250, and this is like on top of like what I've already paid for these flights. So I was like, well, I don't really want to do that. And then the later ones, I'm like, well, I can't, like, they still cost more. But then I'm like, but then they're gonna be like driving to Port Canaveral, and so I'm not gonna ask them to come back and pick me up at the airport. You know what I mean? That's just like too much. It'd be one thing if they were staying at Disney and then I could just take the shuttle to the hotel, you know, on whatever flight I decided to get on. But that wasn't the case. Then I look for the next morning, coming in the day of the cruise, which I don't endorse this, I don't recommend this. This is giving me major anxiety, even doing this. But I would get a $30 credit if I came in the first flight in the morning, which is at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And honestly, like, if, God forbid, there be like a snowstorm, knock on wood, that would be like probably the only way that it would get canceled. Because like if it's delayed, I think I would have enough time. Plus, it's the first flight in the morning, so the likeliness of it getting significantly delayed is like limited. Because normally it's like if you have a later flight, all the delays throughout the day then kind of push you, if that makes sense. This seems like the only way I'm gonna get there and like not pay $1 million. And plus then, like, again, if you're like an adult, travel with your family, like there's pros and cons to it. And just spend, you know, you get it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I don't know. But I'm like, I really don't want to be a part of like getting the rental car, like the stress of like I'm okay. So I'm going to fly in the morning of, take a shuttle right to the cruise ship, because Disney runs shuttles from MCO to Port Canaveral. So that's what I am doing. So we have that all booked. But yeah, there's like still so many things. Like my mom was like, oh, we're on the early dining, or we're gonna have the late dining, which I was like, okay, that's fine. Like I don't really care. But then I go into the count and they are set for early dining, but I'm booked for late. So I don't know how that's gonna work. But like if I'm at late dining by myself, I just won't eat late dining. I'll just like go eat by myself while they're eating. I'll like eat like on the deck or something. Like it's fine. Because also it's like it's only 4 nights, so like it'll go quickly. But I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. And like they don't even know what's going on. Again, if you have adult parents and you're now an adult, you get it. I'm going on this cruise, which honestly gives me a little bit of anxiety. Also, like, I don't like flying by myself. I have flown by myself. I have flight anxiety. Am I medicated for it? No. Should I be? Probably. I don't like the fact that I'm not gonna be able to talk to my husband for 4 days. Like that gives me anxiety. Or like technically 3 days, I guess. So it won't be that bad, but like that gives me a little bit of anxiety. But I feel like I have separation anxiety from my husband. And we've been together now, like we've been married 3 years. We've been together 8. And like the few times he's gone on business trips and I'm by myself sleeping, oh my gosh, it's like literally the most miserable thing in the world. However, I have been in situations where I'm like at my parents' house while he's in a work thing, or like earlier this year, my sister and I went to Disney by ourselves. Like that, I'm fine. So I think I'll be okay since I'll be in a room with my parents. But if I'm like by myself, like mentally not okay, which like isn't healthy. So that's why I'm like, I need to exercise these things, you know what I mean? Like I need to like get over it. And it's a very Merrytime cruise, which I said, so I am excited about that aspect of it, because I haven't been on a very Merrytime cruise since 2016, and that cruise my sister got married on, so we didn't really get to like soak up the festivities of that. And also this is on the Wish, so I don't really know what they do for it that's different. Like I said, I don't like the Wish, but I'm willing to give it another chance. So I feel like this is hopefully their redemption. I'm also excited because I'm a Platinum Castaway member, like I said, so that's if you've done 10 or more cruises with Disney. Well, they used to only go up to Platinum, now they go up to Pearl, which that's 25 cruises, so I do have a ways to go with that. But every cruise counts, you know what I mean? And especially in this situation where it's like, I'm just going on as an add-on with my parents, so it is cheaper for me to go, so it's like, you know, get another one down the hatch. We live in Pittsburgh, so we can't, it's not as easy for us to go jump on a cruise like people in Florida can, and they rack up cruises really quick, which we did used to live in Florida, if you know, you know. But at the time we were broke, so my husband and I were broke, so I don't think we went on any cruises the 3 years that we lived in Florida, which like that's something we do regret, and we should have like done some just to like, because it would be cheap to do it, but that didn't happen, so can't change the past. Now it's gonna be crazy, everybody. Like we have like well less than a month, so like I have time, but now I'm just like, oh my gosh. And like we knew we were gonna be leaving that weekend, like because Grant and I were gonna be just coming in that Friday, but now I'm extending the trip, so that'll be interesting. but I already talked to my friend who lives in Florida, and if for some reason I don't get on the ship, I'm gonna stay at her house for the week until Grant gets there. So I have plans if anything goes wrong. I'm gonna continue this vlog. That was me ranting for 15 minutes, which is probably the most uninteresting thing in the world to some of you, but maybe some of you like it, I don't know. Just feeling a little stressed at the moment, but it is exciting. And I don't want to sound ungrateful because I am, but yeah. Hello everybody. I have made an intro to this video saying that I was going on a Disney cruise again soon. That was like probably 2 weeks ago that I filmed that, but we are now finally packing because I am only a few days out from my trip and I'm not an early packer. So here we are. Should I have done this earlier? Yes, but I didn't. So here we are, back in my room of horrors to try to plan my outfits and figure out what I'm bringing. This trip's a little tricky because we're going to be on the cruise for 4 nights and then we're going to Disney for 4 nights. And I feel like we're gonna have a mix of weather. I feel like we're gonna have to pack a variety of items, but then also trying to plan stuff for dinner. We have the Christmas party that we're going to at Disney World, so I feel like there's a lot to pack for and to consider. My husband is staying home, and so, but he's going to be meeting us at Disney after, so I feel like there's certain things that I'm going to pack just for Disney World that I'm just gonna send with him. Not that I can't fit it all, but if you've ever been on a cruise, like, just, like, especially where there's gonna be 3 adults in our room, it's gonna be me and my parents in a room, and that gives me anxiety, and I feel like it will be just easier if I pack less, and then if I need, there's other things I want for Disney, Grant can bring them later, just so that I'm not having too many things in such a small space. I'll show you guys what I have that I'm thinking right now behind me, but we have so much else to do as well. You guys can probably all see this dress. I'm obsessed with it. It's from Ivy City. I will link it for you. It's so cute. I bought this because I was like, this would be so cute for the Christmas party. So that is where I'm intending to wear it. I was considering wearing it on the cruise as well. However, it's so heavy because all this tulle is like a part of it. It's a heavy dress. And I'm like, you know, I think that'll probably just take up too much space and weight in my luggage because my goal is to only bring 1 suitcase with me and then just like my little backpack as my carry-on that I'll take on the ship, or like a tote that I'll take onto the ship itself, especially because I'm only I'm flying in the morning of, so I just want to be kind of hands-free if I can. So I think I'm not going to bring this on the cruise. When Grant comes down, he can bring multiple suitcases and it won't be a big deal. And then I bought shoes to go with it because I was like, I don't really have anything that would make sense. And obviously I'm not gonna wear heels or something because I do have a pair of heels that are really cute with it, but I'm not wearing heels to the Christmas party. So I found a pair of flats from Target. I'll like link them down below too. Moving on, because I'm long-winded, I find this dress at Target. It's this bow top dress. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen me chat about it before. They sell it in red as well. It's so funny because my sister actually bought the same one in red, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna bring this on the cruise. I'm like, I'm bringing the same one in black. So we did decide we're not gonna wear it the same night, obviously, but we both are going to wear it at some point. This I'm bringing more for brunch. This brand sent it to me. I don't want to butcher her last name, but her name's Sarah. She sent this to me for the trip, so I'm gonna wear that to Palo for brunch. If I don't get to wear it to Palo, I'm sure I'll have another opportunity to wear it. Super, super cute and just like easy breezy, flowy. This, I don't know if I'm going to bring this or not, but I'm thinking this for the Marvel restaurant. So this is going to be the first night, which I don't even know our eating schedule, so I don't want to assume that I'll get to plan outfits for everything specifically, because there's also going to be the Frozen restaurant and the Marvel restaurant, and then we'll repeat one for Pirate Night. So I don't know, but this is just a safe, easy throw-on option. I like that has like stars. It's giving Disney vibes. So I might just bring that, but then I still need something else for dinner. This will be Pirate Night. I'm wearing this leather dress. I originally bought this scarf to go in my hair, but I'm not sure if I'm going to wear it in my hair anymore. I might tie it around my waist. I don't know. Something to give pirate vibes. Of course, I have some fun accessories I'm going to bring with me. I've got this Loungefly backpack on Amazon for only like $35 or something like that. It's probably more now, but I had to have it. I've seen this for the past like year and I'm like, it's so cute. And I got it when I knew I was going to be going on this trip. So I have this, which I got from my sister's boutique. super, super cute little claw clip. And then I also have another Christmas lounge fly. It's like the Mickey Santa one that's older. So I'm definitely going to bring that. And so this is the t-shirt my sister gave me to wear as we're boarding. It's a light blue color, and then it has the characters on the front, then it has a design on the back too. But just an easy throw-on piece, and plus I'll be coming straight from the airport. I don't think I'm going to wear this on the plane, but I'll change before I get on the bus because my flight lands at like 8 a.m. and the buses don't even leave until like 9 or 9:30. So I'll have time to freshen up, change everything like that. Hello everybody, it is now Sunday, the day before I leave. I have to get up tomorrow morning, well, like basically like tomorrow morning at 2:30 because my flight leaves at 5 a.m. So we board at 4:30, but our security doesn't even open until 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to like go through security. So I'm planning to get to the airport at 3:30 so I can check my bag, be in line for security, and then get in quickly and safely. But I am now packing. I made myself a list because I'm so overwhelmed and confused. And so I'm just making a list and checking everything off, putting everything that I've checked off in a pile so then I can get through things properly and not miss anything. And then I'm also noting on my list if I'm packing it with me or if I'm having Grant take it with him. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. So hopefully I'm like trying not to overpack just because I'm a big overpacker. But I don't know, it's just so hard not to overpack because I just panic. But at least once we get to Saratoga Springs, we'll have a washer and dryer in our unit. So that makes me feel a little bit better about most of these things. But yeah, I will show you once I am packing everything in the bags. I feel as this goes on, I look crazier and crazier. I have to wash my hair so bad, but I'm just waiting till I'm done with everything and make my Target run before I like shower, just so I'm just done for the day. So I have a bunch of like packing cubes and stuff. Normally will keep my dresses on the hanger, but I just decided to pack them in just because I know I'm gonna have to iron them or get them steamed anyway, so it just kind of is what it is. But I forgot too, my parents got me this, and I have the matching ears too, so that will definitely be coming with me. This is brand new for this year, or well, this is this year's version of this bag, so I'm excited about that. And I want to show you, there's a shirt I got too that I totally forgot about, or I didn't forget, but I just had to find. I got this at Aerie. I'll link any of this down below that I can. It's Miss Piggy, and it says, "A gift from moi." I thought this was so funny. It's from Aerie of all places. It's supposed to technically be like a night shirt, but I'm gonna wear it with biker shorts. It's oversized. I got a small and it's still oversized, but it's so funny, so cute. I cannot wait to wear this one. It is a little later and we just got back from Target, so I got all the things I needed and I basically have everything packed. I did end up having to also pack a like little roller carry-on, and then I have my personal item. So, but I just didn't want to like cramp everything in one thing. Plus I needed ample room for my toiletries in my checked baggage. So it'll work out better this way anyway, because I also think it's gonna be a little rainy, so I don't want anything to get wet in my checked bag anyway. So kind of moved the valuables over to my carry-on suitcase, and then I have my personal item, which I'll also carry onto the ship, and then my carry-on suitcase and my checked suitcase I'll send with the cruise line, or like send them to check through on the cruise line. So yeah, let me show you guys that. So this is my carry-on suitcase. So I have my makeup in there, and then health stuff, my contacts, stuff that like I'd be sad if it didn't make it. Obviously I'd be sad if anything didn't make it, but I just am a paranoid person. So I have my lounge flies in there as well. This is like my clothes and toiletries, all that sort of thing. And then this is what I'm carrying on. So this is like my necessities little thing. This has my change of clothes, because once I arrive, I'll have like a few hours before I have to get on the bus. So I'm going to change my outfit, and I'll probably honestly freshen up and do my makeup and everything like that. Still have to get some of my toiletries and stuff, but I'm gonna shower and eat dinner and stuff, and then do all of that, so then I don't have to like repack anything if I need it tonight. But I think I'm gonna leave the video there. I'm gonna edit this for you guys so I can put it out this week while I am away. but hopefully I'll be able to get some footage while on the cruise for you guys. And next video you should see is embarkation day. So thank you guys for following along. Make sure you subscribe so you are notified when the next video comes out. And feel free to leave a comment below or follow me on Instagram. All those links and stuff are down below. Thanks for watching. Bye!